Hi guys, it's Betty. I am doing a video response to Rashida's Girl Talk number 2. Her question is, where do you get your inspiration from? And so I just wanted to do a quick response. First of all, if you happen to see the rest of my desk, I apologize in advance for the disaster that it is. But anyway, I love, and I know Rashida talked about this too, but I absolutely love magazines. I save all of them. I love them, and I just wanted to go through some of my favorites. I love to get card ideas in here, and I'm trying to get into doing some 12 by 12 layouts. I'm not ready to show anything I've done yet, but I've for the scrapbooking, I really like creating keepsakes. I like that they have different layout ideas, and then I think they also have some sketches, which I think is really cool. I like that. I like having the sketch ideas in the magazine. And so this is one I actually had seen on another video where she did it and had recommended it, and so I picked it up and I'm really enjoying that one. I love, this is a splurge. I think I've talked about this before in another video. I love Northridge Publishing. I love their cards, their stamping, their mini album books. I subscribe to a couple different ones, but it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, well done magazine. I will keep these for as long as I can. I want to say forever. But I absolutely love this magazine. I get excited every time I come home and I see it laying on the table waiting for me. So love it. I also have enjoyed the paper crafts magazines. I think there's, the monthly paper crafts magazine, and then they do like a special, which is a lot more expensive, but they do like the special inspiration, and so there's a lot of great cards. I've shown this one before too, sorry guys, but just tons of inspiration, tons of cards in these magazines. I love it. And so I've enjoyed that. A book that I purchased by the Paper Crafts publishers is The Best of Card Creations. And I got this on Amazon. I don't think it was that crazy expensive, and I love it. You can see I've gone through and I've flagged some, and I could flag a lot more, but this is a great magazine, good inspiration. I mean, just to look at it and to get some, ideas for layouts. I feel like once I find a layout I like, I recreate it, using different stamps and papers, and it's one thing I really like. So, this goes through all the different holidays and times of year, and birthday, and thank you, and Valentine's. So lots of different inspiration here. So you can see I've even, taken some and started to come up with sketch ideas from it. So I really like this book. I would say it's like 288 pages in it. So it's a nice thick book. This is another one by Northridge Publishing. They just do these different, monthly magazines, create vintage. This has, cards and layouts and mini albums and home decor projects. So it's a whole wide variety, and even some jewelry in there. So this is really nice. This is kind of one that I think they do different. I can't remember the name of it, but like 1 month they'll have, it's scrapbook trends. That's what it is. So vintage. And then scrapbooks, etc. too. I think Rashida had this one on her. But I really like this. I mean, lots of ideas for layouts, and they also show you techniques. There's something in here about like different idea books for mini albums and notebooks, and so that's kind of fun to record your projects. So the other thing that I mean, of course, the internet is, it goes without saying that one of my biggest inspirations is YouTube. I love to go on there and watch all of everyone else's videos. It's amazing, the creativity that's out there. And I'm sorry, I'm looking for my little notebook that has my other notes because I have a horrible memory these days. So the other thing, in terms of websites, some of my favorites for card ideas in particular would be Two Peas in a Bucket. I love to go on there. I love their layouts too, but for those of you, if you're not aware, they have an iPhone application, and you can go in there, look on their galleries on your phone, or I suppose it's iPad too, but I love that. I love flipping through there. If I have a few moments, sometimes I'll just go in, and then I think you can bookmark the projects on there and like them and everything. So another place I like to go is Split Coast Stampers. You can go into the different company sections and look at specific stamps. I just think there's so many wonderful projects on their website. It's a great place for inspiration. I love one of my favorite blogs is MFT and Paper Tray Ink. Two of my favorite blogs for cards. I love the style that their design teams and designers have, and so both of those are favorites. The Pals Paper Arts Challenge, I think now in 2012 they're doing bi-weekly challenges, but that's always something different. They might have a sketch, they might have inspiration, but it's fun. You can go on there and see their teams, their design teams, projects, and then people can link up their own, which is always fun. And then some other I like to, and this isn't necessarily inspiration for looking at pictures and seeing what others have made, but I love Paper Clipping Roundtable podcast. I listen to that while I scrap or do my card making, and it just is, I really enjoy it. It's just another aspect of the whole memory keeping, scrapbooking, and I find it really inspiring. So anyway, those are kind of my inspirations. One thing I did want to share just quickly is that, speaking of inspiration, Paper Tray Ink's January blog hop I participated in yesterday, and I made this card. And if you go to my blog, mplsbetty.blogspot.com, you can see that the challenge was to take one of your favorite projects from 2011 and recreate it. And so some of you may recognize this was based off of my sewing themed tag that I did for Iowa 2308, Susan's tag swap, back in August, September. And so I show a picture of the original tags, which I never made myself one. And then from there I made a card. So using some dress forms, and all this stuff was stuff in my stash, speaking of using it up, and then some of the julienne paper that I've had forever, 6x6 or 6x6 pad, and then using that paper, dyed up some lace from Hobby Lobby, flowers that I'd had, a dress form that I had practiced on before I made my tags that I still had laying around, and then love this mixed messages stamp from Paper Tray Ink. Anyway, running out of time. Thanks Rashida for posting the Girl Talk #2. I love to look at responses and watch other videos in response. It's really fun. I love that new part of your channel. So take care, everyone. Good night.